Oh, Father Tony, thank you for coming here. May I ask what issue we discuss at your session today?
Well, there were two sessions, and there would be two general classes of issues. The first was the state of religious education in the various contexts that the members of IOTA come from, whether it's North America, where there's separation of church and state, to countries where the state is sponsoring religious education through its public schools. And so we heard presentations on those issues. Secondly, we also heard presentations on the challenges of how do we transmit the great deposit inheritance of the Orthodox tradition to another generation that can be dynamic, inspiring, appropriate to their age of development, so that they would, any person, whether young or old, will find meaning and ultimately salvation in the church, but find meaning for his or her own life.
Good. May I also ask why it's so important about Orthodox education?
I think the Orthodox education is, as they say, is where the rubber hits the road. We must hand forward our tradition and to another generation, and that the act of education requires us to think about that process, the methods, the questions, and to bring intentionality to that work. The tradition won't continue all by itself on its own unless we teach it effectively to another generation. And that's particularly true in today's world, where young people especially are challenging us with questions about God and church and community, and they sometimes see the church as irrelevant to that today. And our task as educators is to say, no, these questions are fundamental to who we are as people and as people of faith, and we can talk about them to them in ways that are meaningful.
Well said. As a network of scholars, what do you think IOTA can help advance this discussion in future?
Well, it's done it in two ways already. It's brought together people from around the Orthodox world who didn't know each other before to share their ideas, to share their work, so that we can learn from one another. In one of the sessions, the conversation between a scholar from Russia and a scholar from the States about how to work with young girls became very vibrant, and the two needed each other to have that conversation. Secondly, it's by being as part of IOTA, we're able to network with the broader disciplines of theology, because today we might be talking about saints, tomorrow it could be liturgy, then after ecclesiology, and all of these will have an impact on the work that we're doing to hand on the faith.
Thank you for your time, Father Tony.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you.
Yeah.